Hello everyone, I'm No Life and this is your weekly dose of 5 digits. As we head into the penultimate round of the 5-digit World Cup, we will be saying goodbye to 3 more teams who have made amazing runs up to this point. In this week, Russia and France take up the winners finals at the top, while the other 4 teams of Canada, United States, Netherlands and Poland fight for the last grand final spot, with the former 2 teams fighting for the best North American country and Poland hanging on to their Cinderella story. 2 more things before we head into the matches. There is one tri-national tourney that just popped up, and that is DACH Cup 2. So using my limited translation capabilities and very basic information, this is a 5-digit German, Austrian and Swiss tourney that uses the auction format, which means captains will have a limited amount of currency to spend on players whose value depends on how well they perform in qualifiers. Registrations will end on April 22nd. But before we get on to the matches, a word from my sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. It is their 4-year anniversary, and for the new players, you can play with up to 400 plus champions, and for the long-time players that are currently playing, the champions that you have now have epic versions which are huge upgrades to your power. You can use my link and promo code up on screen, and they'll also be up in the description below. And with that, let's move on to the matches. Up top, we have the battle between the European super teams of France and Russia, with France coming off strong, knocking down the number 1 seed Netherlands last round 6-3. With the battle lines drawn, the protected maps from both teams are Nomad 3 for France and Hidden 2 from Russia, and the bans are Hidden 3 and Nomad 1 from Russia, and DT1 and Hard Rock 1 from France. Skipping ahead to when the score is tied up 1-1, France pulled the craziest stunt of the tourney and picked the Russia's protected map of Hidden 2, something that has never been done in this tourney until now. Will this gambit pay off?
HD21, HD2. They are picking Russia's Protect. I repeat,
lovely.
France is picking Russia's protected map.
Giga
What?
Chat.
Okay.
Giga Chat.
That is the ballsiest play I think I've ever seen in an OC tournament. You do not just go and pick your opponent's Protect second. Okay. France used their Protect and they were like, okay, Russia, you want to save your Protect for later? No, we are going to pick your Protect. Enjoy. Okay.
Now I feel like there's a misconception about Protects. It's not that the other team can't pick your Protect. They can pick your Protect. It's just that usually you don't want to. France doesn't care. It's kind of what you hope to expect, I guess. A team performing really well on this map at the end basically just means they're unstoppable.
And Q-Mania is holding on to a fairly good combo into the ending, but with his low accuracy and with him breaking, it's not going to do anything. And it is a Russia break point, going up 2-1 on France's second pick. And that is how the gambit played out. Russia taking the break point. They don't have their Protect anymore. France picked it. But now they have to pick something else if they want to consolidate.
Unfortunately not, and Russia took advantage of the next map, skyrocketing to a 3-1 start, but France hung on with the low AC FC from Mines on Nomad 6, showing that while AC is the name of the game for Score V2, combo gaming still exists.
Serious that I'm just looking at those 2 players, really hoping they do it. There goes Nuage.
Is Mize gonna do it? He has 93%, but still holding on to the combo into the ending. Just a few seconds left.
There it
He
is,
gets
my
it.
city, 750k, but an FC no less.
Wow. That was really close for a while, but France just dominating the end of that map, thanks to Nuage and Mize JD getting such strong scores, and the FC from Mize, despite the 91%, going to be a very good score from him, and France is back on the board.
And speaking of France's strategy being a disaster after picking DT4 while being 4-2 down, Russia dominated France by winning with over a 1.2 million difference, so another player assisting on the French side is literally not enough.
He's on Russia.
No, Maki Brony was the only FC and broke.
Alright, well, Nitro having 99%. What is that? He's going to combo into the end and have over a million score. That is a 1.4 million point win.
Absurd. It looked like the right pick for France, but going into the map, we immediately saw the struggle that France had to hold their combo. It looked, oh, hey, maybe it's just early breaks, whatever. But France just couldn't find consistency. They couldn't find their footing. And the Russian Federation will be taking another break point.
That aside, France are not scared to put up a fight on speed, now picking the 270 BPM DT2 and winning by a decent margin to keep their hopes alive, now only behind 3-5.
Meaning, but Mize is still holding. It doesn't matter who else breaks if Mize just holds. There goes Mize's combo.
But it's Drixarda. Drixarda finally bringing his combo back to 400, matching Maki Brony. Despite the accuracy discrepancy, is going to be France surviving. They're going to take a break point, get back into the match here.
Yeah, France getting that break point that you said they so desperately needed. This is France's ticket back into the game. Speed is still contested, make no mistake. 370k to France's favor. And here we go, it's France's pick next.
Skipping ahead to France's pick as Russia won their own, making it to a 6-3 match point. France picks Fremont too, but Nitro's carry closes out the match, winning 7-3 against France and guaranteeing themselves top 2.
Draxels just took off too early on that slider. Giving it over. Nitro is just holding on, securing that point for Russia, securing that win for Russia, securing grand final second place guaranteed for the Russian Federation.
Nitro being the hero 2 maps in a row on the CS 6.5 HR, proving to be a dangerous player as Russia is going to break the stereotype. They're going to be going to grand finals, top 2 winner's side.
Up next, we have the last few losers bracket matches of finals, starting us off with Netherlands versus Poland, and with Poland taking the first pick on Hard Rock 3, the Dutch get a strong start by taking first blood on a breakpoint off the back of Golems FC, also known as UC6.
Yeah. And also, okay, there's only agents, well, you know, UC6.
Yeah. Putting the team on their back right there. And immediate breakpoint for Netherlands, and it was close. Some very unfortunate misses. I think if Tiller holds to the ending, then they definitely end up taking that. But
that was an FC from UC6 on this HR3, and definitely was a score that Netherlands needed, and that's going to be already a breakpoint. Again, I don't think that Poland really needed that.
But not going down without putting on a show, Poland's next pick of DT1, which is your classical long DT farm map, they take the win by a close but somewhat comfortable margin, denying the sweep of the Dutch dynasty.
On an absolute error, and Tiller missing as well. These misses are getting kind of scary. But I mean, the misses are being matched on the other side, so it's not going to look like it's going to matter.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be very, very scary indeed. We still have triple 97% on the side of Poland. This is hardly followed by Netherlands. It's going to be the first point on the board for Poland. They finally get it, and this is finally a fresh start.
Skipping all the way ahead to match point at 6-1 as Netherlands kept on pushing Poland to its limit. The Dutch picked no mod 4, but oh my goodness, the scores are so close in the end that they need to spin to keep Poland's hopes alive. But the Cinderella story ends here, with the Dutch winning 7-1.
Happen. There's continuously missed because he chain missed, and you see everyone missed. Oh, it's a spin to win.
To win? Spin to win? You have to spin. You have to spin. You have to spin.
It's going down, but it's not going down fast enough.
Oh my god, 5k! Oh my god.
It didn't go down fast enough, and if Makise, I think it was Makise, someone chain missed that last stream on Poland. If they did not chain miss that last stream, Poland would have taken that. And that is just absolutely heartbreaking to go down. Poland, unfortunately, being sent home in finals, round 1, matching their best tournament performance.
Next up, we have the North American Civil War, the War of the Measurements, as we find out if kilometers or miles will win as Canada takes on the United States. Skipping ahead as Canada takes the 2-1 lead off of a breakpoint, they picked no mod 4 and got away with the map win despite Panji's S rank, pulling ahead 3-1.
Oh, there's not any combo to be seen. Plute and Rich have like 100 something.
Who
This
is going to
it's
combo
not
better in
funny.
this ending? It's gonna be Canada, and they're
It
gonna
is gonna be
take the
Canada.
map.
Slightly edged them out right there.
Yeah, 15k up to 30k on that ending section, which is just a
Oh,
matter
that
of
is
how little can you
Zurium's-
miss.
Zurium clean 400 spin.
Yeah.
I love to see my 400 spinners.
Oh, Panji, no. Poor S rank.
In a somewhat desperate situation, the Americans picked their protected DT3 to claw their way back. Despite winning the map, making it 3-2, it is way too close for comfort.
Drop fast. There's not a lot of time left in the map.
But Joey does have his back combo here as well. To give them a little bit of a cushion, and he's not really match playing on Canada either. The score lead does start to go over, but I do not believe there is enough map for it to fully go.
Isoi broke.
Even with that break with Isoy. Not enough notes to be hit remaining. Good attempt from Birchman to put on the backpack, but not quite able to carry them far enough.
Scary. That
Very
was so
closely fought match,
scary.
but yeah.
With Canada having the confidence of nearly taking the US's breakpoint, they then picked their own protected Nomad 1, but this time the US went the distance, getting enough score to dodge the spinner, tying up the game 3-3.
Enough time to get away from a spin to win. Those big combos are really
Maybe.
racking up score. Let's
Okay,
see.
thinking up to 20k. That is a lot further than I
boy.
thought. Kisoy is spinning for like 50. Yeah, that
Oh
was
my
okay.
God.
That spinner's less further than I thought it was. Good stuff to the U.S. Barely squeezing that one by. Plute almost completely carried Canada over the border for that one, but
Wow.
not quite gonna get there.
Speaking of the flow of the match, right after United States barely got their protect, they break point Canada on Canada's protect.
Yeah.
Going ahead to 5-3 now as Canada took the breakpoint and followed up with their own map. The Americans picked DT2 but collapsed under pressure as Birchman carried the Canadians to match point.
Off. It's just Birchman. That's it.
Yeah.
There's no more map left. Barring a chain miss on one of these streams, like, that's a DT2 breakpoint.
Wow. That is surprising. I guess the logic there makes sense when you think about it. Because the US is very good at tapping and like stamina and like tapping control, but like when you really go to that high BPM, there are sometimes those like
And just to add salt to the wound, with a triple break halfway through Hidden One, it seals the deal as the metric system takes victory over the Imperial system, and the Canadians win against the United States 7-3, claiming at least top 4.
Too bad to hit. The space ones tend to get a little hard, like that one that Rich I think just missed on.
Yeah.
Dolphin also following up.
Yeah, Dolphin got a late trade.
Tapping.
Whoa, Azurium.
And Kisoi Angelium? Whoa, okay.
Azurium dropped so much act there, and the rest of that team also just dropped all their combo.
Wow.
Canada. It is 700k lead. I think we probably have to call it here. Bridgeman does miss at the end. Bridgeman not closing this time.
Oh wait,
Jolly
there's
Rancher.
no
He doesn't close out. No closers. No closers.
No closers. Well,
no closing allowed. But
I know one closer, and that is Team Canada.
yeah,
They
Team
take
Canada
their
is gonna
first
close that
match point.
Sure.
7-3.
Here's
Simple
stuff
as.
to Canada. I unfortunately have to switch my weather app on my phone to Celsius right now.
Ooh.
Finally, the stage is set for the last grand final spot as Netherlands takes on Canada for a chance to be at least the third best 5-digit nation in the world. But with Canada picking no mod 4 first, disaster struck as Dolphin's shake was uncontainable, allowing the Dutch to take advantage and claim first blood with a breakpoint.
They've played a Dolphin and Bridgman having a really good... Oh, UC5 now breaking, and UC4 Bridgman too! So the only SD actually is deflated Dolphin and UC2 right now.
Yeah, no, this is only deflated Dolphin on the side of Canada, just doing the job. No, the Dolphin was actually break. UC2 pretty much only alive on the board on this FC, and just with that pure carry, now it's gonna do the job for the Netherlands. I think that's going to be enough. I don't think there's enough map, and yeah, with Lexic breaking at the end, it's going to be the nail into the coffin, and already a breakpoint into the match in favor of the Netherlands.
Holy, already breakpoint at the beginning of this match. Really not good for Canada, especially normal 4 is actually their strongest skill set, I would say. One of those.
With Canada falling ever so slightly behind, they picked the mechanics map of DT1 and narrowly escaped the orange blaze for now, getting the 2-3 score.
What's going on? It was missing!
Oh,
It's going to be so close!
Yusufo is still... Birchman and Yusufo are pretty much trading each other. I think this is going to be good for Canada. And the Joy missing at the end, that was so scary. Like 8k.
Difference!
8k.
Bridgman with the combo at the end. They decided the point on double time 1. They are going.
But unfortunately in 5WC, as Envy has demonstrated last week, you can have the best individual scores in the world, but it still won't be enough against teams as strong as the Netherlands, as despite Bridgman's Hard Rock 1 FC from earlier and Jolly's Hidden FC on Fremont 3, it is still not enough as the Dutch pull ahead 4-2.
I think it's not enough time. There's not enough map, and the Netherlands will be able to take this H-1, and that is going to be a 3-1 lead into this H-1, into this match, and that was so close.
Yeah, if Netherlands did also break a little bit more at the end, there would have been a better chance for Canada to catch up, but Bridgman, even though with the FC, not enough score against Netherlands.
The Netherlands are having a better time right now on this Fremont 3. UC3 breaking, UC2 breaking, hold on.
I don't think there's enough time, even though Jolly Range is still holding the FC. I believe he's still holding the FC. The other players should have also holded a little bit more combo.
Now that was close, because like if there was like, I don't know, like 20 seconds more to play for this map, Canada would have taken this one.
With a sliver of hope to catch up as Canada are falling behind 3-5 so far, disaster strikes on DT4 as all combos are gone on the Canadian side as the Dutch take the breakpoint and the match point.
UC3 is going, wait, UC3 did break. What happened? I don't even know what's happening.
Oh, Jolly breaking. There was one main combo for Canada that is like no gone. The Faded Dolphin though is gonna hold on, but no, it's not going to be even it. That's going to be another breakpoint, and no! The Netherlands are on match point. Just as fast as it is. And on this DT4, you know, it can just turn very, very badly, and this is what happened. For Canada, they just couldn't get a grip in.
And with potentially the last pick of the match, the Netherlands picked Hidden 2 in an attempt to close it out, despite Ploot being one of the best low AR players in the tourney. But unfortunately for Canada, the best two Dutch players of UC2 and Celine entered the zone and decimated all of Canada's hopes and dreams, closing the match out 7-3.
Favor of Canada, and that is going to be the final point on the board for the Netherlands. Still some very, very good plays indeed. Ploot actually performing well on the AG2, just getting 300k, but just Netherlands too strong on this AG2, like double 600k on this map is just absurd.
God damn. Yeah, and with that play from the Netherlands, especially UC3, already dropping 100.
With that, the Canadians take 4th place as the Netherlands just show how frightening they can get as they secure top 3, now fighting against the likes of France and Russia. This is the long-awaited Grand Finals weekend after 8 months since the unbashed 5WC of 2022, now with an entirely different top 3 from what we're seeing. And at last, we have the Grand Finals map pool up in the screen. Wait, something's missing. The tiebreaker, right? It's up right here. Malevolent Vortex is the custom tiebreaker song by Sidosis, and with the map stats of AR 9.7, OD9, multi-BPM map that's mostly 190 BPM, and clocking in at 7.61 stars, it tests multiple skill sets and it is very fitting as the last map of the tourney, one that rivals the iconic Furioso Melodia from OWC 2015 Tiebreaker. The map was made in collab with Elchir, Alden, Sidosis himself, Stage, Gordon, and Megafan, and the background artist is Shidone. Finally, we have the gauntlet of the top 3 teams, with France facing the Netherlands on April 8th, 14 UTC, while Russia waits at the top for the winner of the loser bracket Grand Finals match on April 9th at the same time. The bracket reset will be immediately after if it is necessary.
This week's farm maps are Mili, Mortal with You, TV sized. On Hard Rock, you're gonna get yourself a 223 PP for an SS, or a 185 for a 99 FC. Then, we have Mischievous Straight to the Shining Mili, Lantern's Insane on Hard Rock for 250 on an SS, or 207 on a 99 FC. Then, we have Altern-ate TV sized Monster on Hard Rock for 230 on an SS, and 195 for a 99 FC. Then we have Zack Voice TV-sized Extra Diff on Nomad for 254 PP on an SS or 231 on a 99 FC. Then we have Power of Nature Shounen wa Sora o Tadoru, Jordan's Extra on Nomad for 249 on an SS, or 227 for a 99 FC. Last, we have Haruna Luna, True Story, hard difficulty on DT. This is going to get you a 223 PP for an SS, or a 189 on a 99 AC FC.
Thank you for watching as we look forward to the 5WC Grand Finals and on to the next one.